The school year is winding down, and now the focus is on how to handle summer school programs and what's next for the fall school year. Daniel Evans, principal of Moores Mill Intermediate School in Madison County, joins us now. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
What are the current plans for summer school right now?
The Madison County school system will proceed with summer school for students needing to make up credits missed or needed for graduation. Your typical summer school is not in place, I guess, like you would normally think of it, just to go to summer school to get ahead.
What about summer camps for children?
For the most part, there will be a reading summer camp for our elementary schools to address the Alabama Literacy Act going on. But as of right now, and due to restrictions and I guess worry across the state, most summer camps are closed, and those kind of options are just on hold right now.
And what are some of the resources that you might recommend for parents who do want to continue homeschooling into the summer for their children?
The big thing for parents would be to use some of the resources we have put out for them on our websites and through the school system. Epic is a great place for kids to read online. Myon, just anything that's going to keep kids reading throughout the summer is a huge plus for all kids. That's what we would advise whether we were in a different time right now. We would want kids just reading, and the more they read, the better they're going to be at it.
What are the types of conversations that educators at your school are having about the new school year right now?
As we prepare for the new school year, of course, we know you're preparing for something completely unknown, but we are planning to have traditional school, and I think that's important for us to recognize, and also adding the virtual component to what we're already doing. So how do we streamline and make sure that kids whose parents are not comfortable with them returning to a traditional school right now, what can we offer them so that it is equal to what we're offering in the classroom? So we're designing virtual programs and working diligently right now to try to lay that groundwork out for next school year to address all of concerns for a lot of people.
And what are some of those concerns that teachers have expressed?
Education is changing wholeheartedly in this COVID-19 pandemic, and so teachers are having to adjust. Teachers are not as concerned about the kids coming back in the traditional sense. They want the kids in front of them. I think some of the challenges will be as we try to implement a virtual type program that is comparable to traditional learning, and teachers are a little concerned about that as we jump into different platforms and learning mediums.
And what were possibly some of the positive aspects of the blended learning program that you might implement into the new school year?
I tell you, the big thing that has come out of this has been building a sense of community. I think the kids, the Google Meets and the way we meet electronically, we've built so much better relationships because we don't have the hustle and bustle of all the things that go on in the school day. So from the digital learning, really that has been a great thing. We've also allowed kids some freedom to explore their education on a different timeline versus the timeline that's set up with traditional schooling. So I think that's something for us to think about as we move forward, more options in the schooling day.
Any other important information that we should know tonight?
The teachers and educators, we miss our kids. I think that's the most important. We want our kids back, and we're going to do everything in our power as a school district and a state to get those kids back into the classroom, into a safe environment in the fall. And just to thank our parents for the role that they have taken on these last few months. They've done an amazing job.
Well, Mr. Evans, thank you so much for your time this evening and all that you do as well.
Thank you.